A good, loving, nice person who did anything for her family. She had the sweetest soul. These are the words family and friends used to describe her. Beautiful 43-year-old Kesha Moore was a loving and selfless person. She deserved all the good things the world had to offer because she tried her best to offer good things to the world. She was in a relationship with 50-year-old Johnny Leroy Brown. This beautiful, kind mother and grandmother was taken from this world because of evil Johnny coming into her life disguised as potential. I remember dressing up in a hard hat with my steel-toe boots on, hammer in my hand, playing Barbara Ann the Builder Man. Ladies, we have to stop seeing the good and potential in these grown boys with toxic masculinity. See them for what they really are in 4K. Good for nothing. A potential downfall. A threat to your livelihood, capable of making you lose it all or taking it all from you. Allegedly, this is what Johnny Leroy Brown did.
Thanks for joining us. Tonight, a devastated family is pleading for answers after a woman is shot and killed at a South Minneapolis apartment complex. Police are calling it a domestic-related incident, and no arrests so far have been made. Jennifer Hoff is here with where things stand tonight. Jennifer.
Randy, according to a group working to end relationship abuse, Kesha Moore is Minnesota's 34th victim this year, 10 more than last year. At a time, those advocates say when perhaps that's because there are fewer advocates to help and the violence is just more severe. At an apartment just west of Lake Harriet, in the usually quiet Linden Hills neighborhood, Minneapolis police say a domestic-related incident happened last night, leaving a 43-year-old woman dead, her live-in partner on the run.
She belonged to people, and that impacts our communities.
The executive director of Violence Free Minnesota, a group working to end relationship abuse, says Kesha Moore was the state's 34th victim of intimate partner homicide, now nearing the record 37 deaths from 10 years ago.
How do we do this so we don't have any more deaths regarding that, something that is 100% preventable? And we all feel it, whether we know this person or not.
In Moore's case, police say she was shot inside her apartment. Outside, there's now a memorial. Her sister telling me Moore was a pillar in the community and owned a business, even pleading online for more information about the man she says killed her. KARE 11, though, not naming people not charged with the crime, while the advocates
trust your gut.
They continue providing support and remembering every victim for more than their death.
It's okay to start looking at your resources, having those on hand when you think something isn't correct or right.
Trust your gut. She says Minnesota, or rather Violence Free Minnesota, does partner with more than 90 programs around the state, from shelters to legal advocates. We posted links to all of that, as well as several hotline numbers too, if you or someone that you know might need some help. Randy.
All right, thank you.
According to public records, Johnny had a background that included driving while impaired, several domestic assaults, and domestic assaults in the 5th degree. He is in custody being charged for what he allegedly did to Kesha. Ladies, do your own research on how the woman before you was treated. She might not be this crazy, jealous ex that he tells you she is. She might be your blessing in disguise that could save your life. Don't believe good times she shared on social media that hides the truth either. She may have been in denial about the abuse she was going through, just like you. When we fall in love with potential, we refuse to see the person for who and what they really are. For some reason, we think that our love is strong enough to transform them into someone they are incapable of ever being. Comment and tell me what y'all got from loving flaws and potential. I read one of Kesha's son's social media posts, and he described her as having superpowers. The power to quiet them, focus them, strengthen them, and grow them. It broke my heart that this coward took her away from them. I hope and pray that her superpowers stay with them. To all of Kesha's family and friends, I am so sorry for your loss. If what Kesha went through, all of her hurt and pain, can stop someone from going through the same thing, then she didn't die in vain.